Alrighty, siege time. First is the Fiendish Friends. Mythic Dawn against the Fiendish Friends. This one's not going to go too well for us. Fiendish Friends are a much mightier guild. But, you know, we will still do our best here. Gonna kind of just bounce around and, see what we like. May take a couple into armed, a few into disguised, a few into rich. Let me see where I am up. Wrong one. Let's back out here and go with an arm so we can at least get an eyeball on it before it goes away. Arm deck pretty standard with Zap and Jimmy, but there's some little Peter with a knife, I believe, is thrown in there as well. Let's see if it's still around. We'll dive in. And it looks like, if nothing else, we will take down one of the Fiendish Friends Islands. Opening up with Zap. See Peter with a knife, balloon tosser. I think we'll lead off with a Coast Guard bomb. And I am just such a fan of Peter with a knife. I think he is a very underused card myself. But let's see how he fares against the mighty Zap there. Now that gives me 17 bomb, 17 bomb, 23 with 29. I do have a 14. A 14 hijack and a 12 bodyguard. So let's go with another Peter with a knife. That'll take us up to 28 on our cripple all. He is definitely whittling them down. I don't think my Peter is going to be much longer for this world. Nope, he is already gone. This is not turning into a good match number one. I did not take a gander. 66 mythics, 1160 legs on hospitals. And this one is going to be a loss. Let's just go ahead and let it play out. So 0-1 for Lil Kev. It's okay, he'll be back. Lil Kev is nothing if not spunky. Gheath 2020. You are 37 mythics, 486 legs. Let's open up with our Western Lewis. And I think we're going to lead off with Zap this go around. Only a CM1 on him, but he is definitely one of the nastiest cards. And a armed siege deck. Bring Peter in for some protection there. It's really kind of my preferred lead is Zap in slot 1, Peter in slot 2. Then either Zap or Jimmy kind of following up at the end. And with most decks, you really want to have this siege secured in the first few rounds. The longer it goes, the more something crazy could happen. Although bigger Kevin Ramage does play with some cripple decks that really drag on, and I don't know. There's something wrong with me, something very OCD that just makes me love the long matches that drag on to the last card. But I can see where most people dislike that type of match. Well, this time we're strategist Zap. So it's some educated as well as addicted. Bodyguard's not going to help much against the payback, but the bunker there will. Throw some more shield all into the game. Ordinarily, I go with a BGE object, but with 5 cards on the board, I think Zap's health's going to be higher than anybody else's with that 9 growth there. And you know what I just said about really wanting this to be over in like 3 slots? This is not over in 3 slots. El Thunderho is taking us on here. Love the Flamethrower Stewie. He is a great card. Start building up our wall. Looks like we're losing a few points of health. That empty slot with Army Tank Zap's gonna be a little painful for him now. It's one of my few cards that isn't completely crippled out. What the hey, we'll throw some more cripple all out there too. The thing is, it looks like Thunderho is playing with 35 cards, so if we can't get ahead of him or her and take that out, we will eventually lose the game of attrition when we run out of cards. Oh, that was a bit of a technical mistake on the part of the AI. You know, when you're facing superior decks, you can always count on the AI to help even things out for you sometimes. So I think this is going to be a win here. Since that Army Tank Zap is undefended. I gotta say, it was a better deck than I thought it would have been leading into it being several different ones. Several different, I guess you call BGE skills. So, it took us 3. It's up here. I don't think I have a good rich one put together, but my old American Dad one was rich based. So let's go up there with a few of these and see how we do on rich. When you see a snot and rich, you pretty much know where it's going. So my snot is a 2 cm. We'll see what James's snot is. 52 and 860 some odd legs. He is also a 2. But his 2 is better than my 2 in that spot. Throw poker winnings, get a little bit of motivate to kind of help even us up a bit here. Ooh, that country club stand can hurt. And he will hurt quickly, so my goal is to try to get future rich snot out of there. If I can do that before Stan kills Max, which will not take long. Yep, it took 1 round. So we are not looking good. 67 to 93. Let's throw this 61 antique mansion up and see if it can survive a round. Nope, this one's over. We'll give him another shot. Justin J963. 50 legs, 50 mythic, 714 legs. Opens up with a PC. We'll open up with our max. Good old Lord Griffin. You are not BG. Let's throw this up and hopefully we get a character. Get Vanderhill, which should boost Max to take out Moneygiver Bullock. And hopefully, I was thinking hopefully we get a shot on the Lord Griffin, but we didn't. So Vanderhill's going to be a short stay. Hopefully, yep, we did get to stay alive. So I am 32 plus 83 plus 10. It's about 125. And we got about 132 here with Roger. He's at 100 points. We're at 94. That gives him 6. I've got a 9 grow. I think Jesse is our best option here. But I think we're going to lose this one any way it goes. Oh, we did get lucky there. Oh, very lucky, actually. If we can take Chris out, we'll be in decent shape, which we can. Oh, this is a crazy round. Who would have thought that? It looks like we are going to pull this one out by the skin of our teeth with 5 health. Thanks, that was a very exciting match, Justin J963. Let's do one more. Rich. Then we'll move down to Addicted a little bit. Well, one object. Let's play Snot, see if we get a better object. We did not, so gems it is. Vanderhill just keeps popping in on that slot 2. Mostly when he's needed. Oh, excuse me. Didn't quite take Mission Doctor out, but we should this round. And I don't think he has enough to take out Snot. They will take out my slot 2, though. Let's put our PC there. It's nice with the full mastery on High School Bill, but unfused. I always struggle when I try to decide if I want to use a high CM PC card when I don't have any fused cards with it. A lot of times you really lose that trade-off, or you're trading off that CM for a lower amount. It's just, quite often it's not quite worth it. Sorry, I have been up a long time today, just trying to squeeze these last few matches out. Ah, Vecna. I think I collected your hand as a teenager once. Let's see, our Addicted. Amy, a little bit of Leela. some snot, it looks like, for hijack. Let's see how we do. Ronnie. 62 and 850. Let's lead off high. Looks like a cigarette addict. If I come here, 26.33. Gonna take 39. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Bring food addict Leland in. Hopefully we punch into slot 1. Nope. I feel the AI does not like slot 1 when it comes to that punch. Don't know what it is. But that slot 1 card almost always hits slot 2, it seems like. Case in point. And that's going to be a very painful slot. Oh, and that is pretty well game. So let's throw Snot over here so he can just kind of hang out and taunt Bobby while the rest of the family just kind of curb stomps us over here. You know, it does amaze me how viable a Cigarette Addict's deck still is. It's one of the few that's really survived. Seems like every time there's a really strong combo, something happens to kind of offset it or wipe it out, but Cigarette Addicts have stood the test of time. Oh. So, Mr. Horny One Kenobi. Horny One Kenobi. I don't know why I didn't catch that till I said it. Oh, that's a cute one. But you, sir, looks like are playing a, yeah. You are playing an ARM deck on Addicted. Let's throw some of these Leelas up. Up. I always wanted to have a Food Addict Leela PC deck, but I could never afford one, so this match right here against Horny One Kenobi is probably the closest I will ever have. So thank you for this opportunity. Let's do one more Addicted. Man may jump up to Disguised. I don't know. We'll take a look and see. Oh. Wayatumba. Looks like you are an educated deck. Possibly a bad Tina. Oh, and there's a Joe. I don't think Nerd Science forms bad Tina. I think it's just the two schools, correct? Bob's Burgers, that's where she's from. Yep, that's a Dark Arts Tina. Don't know why the schools are escaping me. It's Tom Landry and, oh, is the other one James Woods? Ah, right there we go. If you're trying to build the bad Tina, those are the two to go with. My main does have a CM5 bad Tina deck, and the sad thing is I don't think it ever sees any play. By the time I finally got it up to CM5, it was already outdated. Just one of the many sad truths of my life. Let's see, educated or disguised? Disguised is mostly looks like Boy Witch Snot, Boy Witch Steve. It's kind of boring. Educated Peter. This is all toys. Well, I don't know what I did there. But I have a boring disguise deck or a toy deck hidden in Educated, so I think I'm gonna give Disguised a shot. Alrighty, Alessio. 65 Mythics and 1103 legs. Oh, I think we may actually see a disguise deck here, too. Yep, Mr. Bobenstein. I don't know how well Krieger's going to hold up to you, but we will give it a shot. Krieger is not going to hold up to you too well, and if I bring Snot over, I don't think Snot's going to have the power to even hold up to you. I think without me playing that into slot 2, it's actually already over and done. Well, maybe not. Forgot about that cripple all. May have one more round of life. Yep, then it's all over. Would have been nice to at least take Wagstaff Whaler out, but alas, it was not meant to be. And beaten down by a nun. It's like my childhood all over again. Alrighty. Looks like that is what Lil Kev can do. They've got 2 of our islands down. Music is going down very quickly. We did manage to take down one of theirs. 88, 99, 98. What do we have? 19 of ours have attacked. Versus 31 of theirs. At their level, they're probably going to be, I would say, at least 45, maybe even all 50 will come through. We will bring Kevin Ramage over to try some of the same things, and we will check back in the morning and see how we're doing. Again, going to be a lose, but we're going to see what we can do to bring the fight up to Fiendish Friends a little bit. You know, I've been calling them like Fiendish Fiends all this time, and I have never noticed that R. Well, apologies to you all. Some great battles there. I did enjoy it, and have a good evening, or morning, or whenever you're listening.